Hi class. I looked at this chapter heading, Key Benefit Claim Creative Idea, and got very excited. This is the part where a lot of people entering marketing go, look, I want to show my creative side. The other part of people go, I don't want to be creative, I'm not creative, I don't know what to do. Look, the reality is, guys, there's a lot of strategy into being creative. There's a lot of thoughts, understanding your customer, your branding, your positioning, all the previous stuff that we've done. So I'm going to quickly go through this chapter for the simple reason that the best thing is to actually look at ads. I've posted on your Moodle site a whole heap of key logos, great ad benefit claims. Seeing is the only way we're really going to understand this. This chapter is just trying to say, look, we've got to have a key benefit. We use it. Agencies have a creative brief. They come up with it, or in-house, and there are people, there are teams that get together, all sorts of stuff. Okay, that's part of the process. But to me, it's more important to actually see really good examples of creative, and then you can match them up with your customer. So, look, let's quickly go through the theory. I don't want to labour this chapter on too much. I'd rather us focus on actually looking at good ads and you being inspired to apply it to your marketing plans. Right, so what is a creative? Well, they view it as artists and writers sitting around going, hey, let's come up with this great new logo, this new ad, something that'll cut through the noise of thousands upon thousands of advertisements, so our customers can relate and we get the message across, the brand awareness aspects of it, all of the appeals in the earlier chapters. So, guys, look, this is nice. I mean, look, we sit here, we have a theory of random creativity. All that they're trying to get across here is that, look, depending on, you might need 6 ideas to get one good one. It's the same concept in new product development. It's roughly 10 ideas to get one, or you can start with 100 really crappy ideas and quickly screen through it. So again, the average hit rate is just being realistic about how many good ideas you can have and what will actually work. And this is just a ratio saying that your best agencies will get 1 out of 2 right. I know I couldn't say it. So for every good creative, it just won't resonate in the market. It'll do stuff all. So, you've got cost limits, accuracy. Again, they're just trying to show you that this is a systematic process and that a lot of the ideas actually don't work. And, this is the idea of your 3 random creative scenarios. Guys, look, most agencies have their own formula. You just need to know that not everything's going to work. Right, components of the ad, guys, look, this is just... Again, with digital, half of this doesn't apply. Really, a lot of the ads you'll see on Instagram or whatever, just people having a cup of coffee as a brand ambassador. Well, that's a key benefit claim. No, it's just triggering your memory and keeping your relationship going. But the creative idea this chapter is, all right, what's going to make it stand out? How do we convey the message? You need to get brand awareness and the attitude tactic there and attention tactics. We all know this. This is just breaking through the noise so the consumer sees it and it resonates. You don't need a massive amount of theory to figure that one out. It's the key benefit claim. It's a unique statement. The B factor in positioning. Well, we get that. Often explicit, it's right up front. It's a tagline, main copy line, headline. I've got some great examples. What's the creative idea? Again, it's the drama. It can be verbal, a noise. At the moment, every car ad in Australia has a jingle. Every 4-wheel drive has music that instantly just gets you going, oh, that's the ad for that product. Now, brand awareness tactics, we get this, right? You've got to have awareness and what have you. Now, this is the part that to me is critical. Attention tactics. How do you get attention of your target audience? This is where it gets really interesting. We tie it all in together. What's going to make an ad stand out? You guys use ad blockers. You don't listen to traditional media. radio, what have you. It's all Facebook, YouTube. But your parents in a lot of the countries you're from are still behind in regards to free-to-air television and so forth. In a lot of cases, your countries are miles ahead of us on the digital side of it. So now, in terms of the creative brief, guys, this is literally the battle plan. This is what you go up to companies say, I want this to happen, right? And this is what we did earlier. This is the exact thing I want the target consumer to do, who they are, how we're going to do it, what the objective is, what are the campaign objectives all up, what's your statement, and what do you need to have there. It's just your battle plan. If you're spending a lot of money, you're making sure this is your checklist of not making a stupid mistake and leaving out a key part and coming up with it. Yeah, it's a really nice ad, but it's not actually telling the person to do anything in the ad. It's not saying, hey, I'm reminding you or anything. It's just there. So look, here are some creative briefs. Love the font, can't see the size of it. Now, what are the useful definitions? Your key benefit claim. Word to be persuasively sufficient. Attention getting in the creative, extendable to go to different areas. Yeah, the remote conveyor model is, it's going to draw attention, arouse curiosity, get you to look, match a key benefit, and have no conflicting say, oh, wow. Right, it's just applied common sense. So guys, look, have a read of your key benefit. Here's a nice little example, and this is what I want us to do. Right, look at it. Problem avoidance, Volvo for life, safety. Old Spice, manly, but they brought out some of the weird arsest ads. The Old Spice man, it became a global sensation. BMW, sensory gratification, sheer driving pleasure. Smirnoff, pure thrills. Hermes, luxury craftsmanship. Patek Philippe, you've got a few $100,000. Timeless prestige. Right, and Nike, just do it. Again, guys, that's a brand, that's the benefit claim. It's not hard to figure out. Your major brands have these established for years. It's just a matter of keeping it fresh or extending it into new markets. We're not trying to recreate the world. If you do want to change the benefit claim or reposition, you're going to go really well in your marketing plan. But it is difficult. Now, the creative idea, guys, is just, look, it dramatizes. Attention getting. Generated the executable. Let's just have a look at some later on. I think we get it, what we're trying to do. We consume advertising and all our lives, and will continue to. So again, guys, this is just a checklist of what works. And I did actually like this section where they had to change the translation of McDonald's to get a global take. Now, your forms of the creative idea, look, guys, we know what ads are. That's all it is. It's nothing sensational here at all. Yeah, you got a visual creative. I mean, all of Toyota ads, oh, what a feeling, we jump up. Again, you want something that is memorable. The moment you see it, it triggers a reaction immediately in the mind. The remote conveyor model, I mean, what an advanced way to just say, oh, it's what carries the key benefit claim. Really? Yeah. Product as a hero. Gets out tough stains. What are we talking about here? Tide laundry detergent. The creative idea, the conveyor. Here we're using J'adore. Striking beauty of Charlize Theron. Even if you don't know who she is, she's viewed as one of the most beautiful women in the world. Actresses, you're going to get someone's attention. Okay? Here it is in theory. I just went blah, blah, blah. Again, guys, this is just common sense. Right, the conveyor must hook the viewer or reader. I think we get that. Correctly understood. You think so? The key benefit, it just triggers it, right? Free of conflicting associations. You don't confuse it with something else. All right, again, conveyor brainstorming is just trying to get you to how agencies work. Now, there's a lot written on this. The literature on this in advertising, the creative. I've had books on my desk for years for conventional, traditional advertising. Okay, the digital stuff throws this out upside down. You can try 10 different appeals in one campaign over 3 or 4 days, and you'll find exactly what works for your audience, which benefit or creative works, and you can change it live. It is absolutely crazy how it works. Now, postmodernism is just, all they're saying is we're just changing up what we're doing to make the ads so different they stand out. That's postmodernism. Wow, how exciting. So look, guys, again, there's not much in this chapter except the obvious, but you still need to do, when you do your ad, you need to say, this is my creative, this is my remote conveyor, show you've ticked the box, this is my campaign objective, this is how the creative will address that and in relation to the target market. We're just pulling it all together. So guys, enjoy going over this. It's good, it's brief, I mean it's the shortest lecture of the lot because this is where we get to see advertising. We get to see ads and start consuming them, pulling them apart and trying to figure out what they're saying. It's the only way we're going to learn. This is a nice theoretical chapter, but without seeing the really great examples out there, we're not really going to learn much at all. So looking forward to going over some real examples with you and having some fun, because the creative in advertising is absolutely brilliant.